Alright, it's June 1st. I'm at Monadnock State Park. I was planning on hiking from Monadnock down to the Massachusetts border on the MMT Trail today. But I've been sick for the last couple of weeks and it's kind of getting better, so I thought, sick of sitting around, I'm gonna go give it a whirl. Got out of my truck and walked about 100 yards and it started downpouring. So I'm underneath a shed here, still at the state park. It's 2 o'clock. I may just bail and come back tomorrow or another day. I don't know if it's a good idea to get soaking wet and then try to sleep overnight in the rain. I'm just sick of sitting around. We'll see. So I'm off on this trail and it's still raining, but it's kind of peaceful. I can hear it up in the canopy. So still not sure if I'm gonna continue on or turn around at some point. Probably 50-50, but liking it so far. It's nice and peaceful. I am feeling a little tired though, which is to be expected. All right. All right, I am at the road crossing where I have to decide whether to go back to my truck or keep going. It's not looking too bad out, and I think I'm gonna keep going. It's about 5 miles to get into Troy where I'm gonna camp tonight, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. All right, it's about 15 minutes after I crossed the road, and I changed my mind. I'm gonna go back to my truck. Yeah, it's probably for the best. I don't have a lot of energy. And I've already hiked 4+ miles, so it's gonna be another 4 miles to get back, or 4 miles to where I have to camp. And it's supposed to start raining again in another hour. And because I've been sick and I'm just not feeling it right now, I'm gonna head back and live to hike another day. All right. All right, I am at Gap Mountain Trailhead, and I'm gonna do Gap Mountain. So I'm at right here, and we'll be going up this way. This connects Monadnock to the New England Trail. So it's about an 18-mile stretch, but I'm only gonna do, I think, maybe 4-ish miles today. And I got my bicycle at the other end, and I'm gonna ride that back to my truck. So just kind of a little fun hike today. It's a beautiful day, so off we go. Wild turkeys blend right in, don't they? All right, so I'm off. I've been hiking for about 10 minutes. I actually had to go northbound towards Monadnock. A couple of months ago, I attempted to hike from Monadnock all the way down to the Massachusetts border, but it was right after I was coming off being sick, and I called it after about 4 or 5 miles. I wasn't feeling good, so I turned around and called it, went back to my truck. So I remember this outcropping of these rocks, so I know I've been here. So this is my turnaround point where now I'm gonna continue on back up to Gap Mountain and then into the center of Troy, which is where my car is. So now we can go south. right, so I'm headed up the Gap Mountain still, and it's all hardwoods. This must just be a really, really spectacular fall foliage hike. Pretty dang peaceful out here. Oh no, tree fell down. Took out the trail signs. Bummer. Okay, I am on, I believe, North Gap Mountain, and today is such a nice day. There is the big guy, Mount M, Mr. Monadnock. So nice, clear, crisp day today. 75 degrees, no humidity, light breeze, perfect. Okay, I am now officially on North Gap Mountain. This is the real summit. There are some really nice views, pretty much in all directions. I'm sure this isn't going to do it much good, but if you were here, you could see it, so you should come. And again, there's the big guy, Mount Monadnock. So yeah, I'm going to head over to South Gap. No idea if there's any views over there, but that's where I'm going. Thank you, Mr. McGrath. Okay, so getting over to North Gap, looks like it's an unofficial trail, and I think I have lost it. It's not a marked trail, so yeah, we'll just kind of follow what's ever here and bushwhack and get up there and see what's up there. I like this. All right, I made it over to South Gap Mountain. Looking to the east, Mount Wachusett's over there. I don't know if you can see it on here very well, but then that whole range over there, the Wapak, there's Watatic, all the other mountains, and Pack Monadnock there, and there's the North Pack, and then the big mountains right around the corner there. So yeah, this is a nice spot. Okay, I'm coming down off of Pack Monadnock, and really liking this forest. It's very open. I don't know if you can tell, but it's a really, really, really nice, airy, open forest. Okay, I'm back off of the more popular trail coming down into Troy. This is the MMT Trail, which hooks up with the New England Trail, which is what I'm doing in sections. So, yep. The other trail goes to a parking lot, and it's about 4 feet wide. But that's all right. This is good. I like it. A little bit of road walk to get into Troy, about a mile. 9:30 in the morning. I am at Royalston Falls Trailhead on the New England Trail. I'm gonna head out today for a long hike, longer than I wanted, but I couldn't find parking, and this is kind of my only option. So I am headed back to Troy, New Hampshire this morning, and it's gonna be about 12 miles, I think, and then I'm gonna ride my bike back to this trailhead. So it's gonna be a very long day, but hopefully it'll be a good day. It's beautiful again today. It's gonna be like 75, dry, no humidity, nice breeze, so should be a good day. All right, I'm down at the shelter area here in Royalston Falls. This is the last shelter on the New England Trail on the northern end, and I've never slept in it, but it's pretty decent in there. Yep, so I got about, I don't know, a quarter of a mile, and then I'll be in New Hampshire. All right, so I'm headed north, just left the Royalston Falls shelter and came up on this area, which is really cool. Yeah, so it's like a cavern through here. So, wow, I'm sure I'm doing a sucky job with this video, but yeah, so stream winds right through these really cool rock formations. Okay, Massachusetts, New Hampshire line. This is the beginning of the New England Trail going south. This is the northern terminus, and I'll be finishing that up at some point. But for today, we're gonna go north, this way, to Troy, New Hampshire, to connect my footsteps from here to Canada. So I only have 20 more miles to get from connect all of New Hampshire up by my sister's house. So hopefully maybe next week I'll do that. We'll see. Okay, so this is the actual trail I'm on. It's called the MMT Trail. So yeah, this all kind of all happens at the same place here. Obviously, the Massachusetts New Hampshire line. So this is a super pretty area right up through here. This, like, these gorges, I can imagine this in the spring. It must be really cool when the water's flowing through here. I will be coming back. I really, look at this. It's just a gorge right through there. All right, so I've been at it for an hour or so, and it's been just your traditional New England forest walking, which is beautiful. So yeah, it's just kind of walking through the forest on trails, which is good because I do have a few road walks today. So, oh, it's so beautiful out. All right, I am down on one of the major routes here. It's called 119, and I've only got a couple hundred yards on this, and then I go right back into onto a side road and then up into the woods. Not going as fast as I would like, so it's already going to be a long day. So we'll just see how it goes. I'm headed over to Rhododendron State Park or State Forest, and this is like a connector trail, which is part of the M&M Trail. And you can tell the connector trails because they're not used hardly at all. So I would not be able to do this if the trees weren't blazed, because you can't tell really where they are, where the trail is a lot of times. But I kind of like it. It's fun to try to figure it out. Like there's a blaze right there. All right. Okay, so it is the end of summer, beginning of fall. It's been dry. The swamp should not be an issue, so I am going to take the white blaze right on this way. Okay, so here I am. Can't find a blaze, so backtrack. Where the heck did I cross? I thought I crossed right here. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I crossed back here. Yeah, I crossed right here. Oh yeah, I see. I came from over there. Looks like the trail goes that way. I went that way. Let's try this way. Oh, look at that. Look at that right there. That's what we need to see. I know I've said this before in other videos, but man, I love these rock walls. They are pretty cool. Not in the middle of nowhere. Makes you wonder, 100 years ago, 150 years ago, what the heck was going on out here. Yep, these signs make me happy. Hiking only. No ATVs. Okay, made it to Little Monadnock. No views, but that's all right. Maybe I think there is some down the ridge here a little bit. So I'm gonna continue on and have lunch if I get a spot with a view. So I've been on this ridge here, coming down off a Little Monadnock for 10-15 minutes, and I have a feeling that there's not going to be any good views. I had a couple of window pictures of Monadnock and the Wapak Range, but they were pretty limited. So I don't know, I may just stop in the middle of the woods and take my lunch and have my sandwich. A little disappointing, but sometimes that's what you get. But you never know, maybe something will pop up here in front of us. Okay, it's not the greatest view, but it's an open area. There's Monadnock right over there. So we're gonna sit here and take lunch. Pretty peaceful here anyways. I'm laying down. Lunchtime, just had a sandwich. I'm at this overlook spot, and it is so quiet and so peaceful. Some birds flying by, airplanes way up high, a light breeze now and then. It's just so peaceful. I could fall asleep right here. Okay, Hey, I made it to Troy. About 12 miles or so. It's about 4 o'clock. It took me about 6.5 hours. And it took about an hour of breaks. So, made pretty good time. It was a nice hike, beautiful day. I'm really not looking forward to getting on that bike and heading, I think it's about 13 miles to get back to my truck. Really don't want to do that, but I got plenty of time, so I'll just go slow and take my time. Right now, I just bought a Gatorade or Powerade or whatever you want to call it. And I'm going to take a little break here before I get on the bike. So, beautiful day, beautiful day. My truck. The M&M Trail is now complete from Monadnock to the New England Trail. So, yep, we're filling in some puzzle pieces. We'll do the New England Trail at some point. We'll finish that, probably in sections. But today was 12 miles of hiking, 12 miles of bicycling, and a wonderful day. Great day to be outside all day. So, that's that. All right, we'll see ya.